Hello everybody and welcome back in the Coca-Cola Coliseum for some more Toronto Marlies hockey action. They take on the Stockton Heat again here today after a wild 5-goal third to take down Stockton 5-0 in Stockton last night. Peter Mrazek gets the start again, his fourth consecutive, 3 straight shutouts coming into this game. Tyler Parsons gave up 5 in the third last night. We'll get a reset tonight here in Toronto. The Heat in their alternates, the Marlies in their home blue. We're going to have a good one tonight from Toronto. The draw, one back by Soma of the Marlies. Manel will fire it in. We just got started here from Toronto. Played around the boards. Kirkland picked up by Mark Michaelis. Wraparound shot. Kicked away by Parsons. I believe that was on goal. Here's Gravel. Back. Marlies trying to keep it in, and it's out by Adam Ruzicka. Plays that to Kirkland. Here come the Stockton Heat. Through center. Trying to get it inside the zone. Anderson trying to poke it past Gravel. That did not work out. Gallant drops back to Kirkland. In for Gravel. Along the boards, Marlies get it ahead. Antti-Suomela on a break. Here's Suomela. And what a save. It stays out. Parsons just got a toe on it. Walensky. Here's Gallant back over to Ruzicka. Toronto out of the gates, and they are firing hard. Ruzicka to the net. Shoots. Mrazek makes his first stop tonight. Anderson to Suomela. Here come the Toronto Marlies up the boards. Anderson pokes it in further. Gallant gets it back to Gravel. And out of the zone come the Stockton Heat. They'll play it down into the Toronto ice. Manel to it first for Toronto. Taking his man down with authority. That's playing down the ice. And an icing warning against Toronto, but Sini's there first. No icing. Has it in tight backhand going upstairs. And that was handled easily by Parsons. Tuiola in his own zone. Plays that back to Zari. Zari spins. Tries to get it around. Sini giving him trouble. And Zari gets that to Gallant. Poked back in by Semyonov twice. Getting that to the net. Parsons plays that free to Walensky. Tuiola back. Kept in by the Marlies, and right back out comes Zari. Just past the halfway mark of the first. Toronto dominating the time on ice. Here's Mac Hallwell, the Hollow Knight. Fired off the blocker. Semyonov has it back. Center that to the front. That shot handled. Loose in front of the net. Marlies can't clean it up. They get it back. Tuiola in the corner of the zone. That's played back to the net. Phillip. Marlies. Chris fires. Blocked off a skate. They try to get it back to the net. And the Heat have it here in the corner. Another collision. McKenna has it. He shoots. Fired it high. Dargachitsev back to it for Toronto. Gravel. Marlies come out and they are owning Stockton up to this point. Still tied at 0 though. Jeremy McKenna has it. Plays that back and it'll go all the way down the ice. With 5:03 to go in the period. Icing against Toronto. Here comes the face-off. Left side of the Marley net. Marlies in Manitoba tomorrow. Then the Scotiabank special against the Moose in Toronto. Given away! And Mrazek made a great save on that one. Played up to McKenna. Dargachitsev back to Jeremy McKenna again. McKenna back. Tried to center that. And another awkward pass does not make its way to a Marley stick. Simpson to Byron Fraze on the left side. Makes his way in with a shot. Mrazek down has that. Lou Simpson. That stop. It hit the outside of the post. In behind, the Heat have it again. Pospisil keeps it in, centers that. Kapaka in the way. Here's Jeremy McKenna out for Toronto. Under 2 to go in the first. Looks, centers that across. Hit a stick. Toronto tries to keep it in, and it's right back down the ice. No icing. Dusak for Toronto. Looks and finds help in Semyon Dargachitsev. He has Jeremy McKenna. Time running out in this first period. Here's Fraze again. Heat play that back to Pospisil and out. That'll do it for one. Peter Mrazek's shutout streak continues. Now through 10 consecutive periods, Peter Mrazek has not given up a single goal for the Toronto Marlies. We are scoreless after 1 tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Shots are goal that opening period. 7 for Toronto, 4 for the Heat. The hits 4 aside. Face-offs 2-0 Toronto. No power plays. Scoreless after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. The Toronto Marlies and the Heat tied at 0. Draw one back by Suomela. Manel has it. He'll fire it in. That goes wide of the net. In behind, Michaelis is after it. Walensky taken down. Gravel being chased. Penalty coming to Toronto for tripping. And now a fight. Mark Michaelis and Kevin Gravel, the former Marley. They'll go back and forth here in Toronto. Dodging his Gravel. Michaelis not happy. Gravel getting pounded right now. Now he dodges and gets one back in there. Dodges some more. Gets some in there. And now Michaelis pounds away. And down goes the former Marley, Kevin Gravel. That will pump up the whole crowd here in Toronto tonight. Kevin Gravel's going to head off the ice, losing this fight in front of the away crowd. Here's the draw. Power play for the Heat, the first tonight. One back by Somoa. Dusak looks and he picks it up and fires it out. Somoa will chase after it here for Toronto, shorthanded. In the corner on Walensky. Gets that back ahead to Ruzicka for Gallant. Here come the Stockton Heat inside. Shot to the net off the leg. In behind it goes. Kirkland with it back. Looks for Mackey. In shoots off a stick. And Toronto has it back. Antti Suomala's there. He'll get it the rest of the way down the Stockton ice. In behind the net. There's Kapaka. Short-handed. Has it in front. Spins. Gets all the way around. Did not get it to the net. Maybe held on a little too long. Steals it back here. Kapaka! And that's stopped by Parsons. And he holds on with just 5 seconds to go in the Stockton power play. Heat and the Marlies. This is game 2 out of 2 this year between these two. Last night, Marlies stunned Stockton and Stockton 5-0. Shot by Kroll. Blocked in front of the net. Cini has it. Shoot! Fired it high. Picked up by McMahon. Kept in by Toronto. McMahon in the corner. Phillip gets it back to Walensky. And the Heat out. Here's Tulliola at center right. Being chased. Still has it. Up to Phillip on the left side. Look, shoot! Mrazek gets that. To Chris. Back to Bobby McMahon, and out come the Toronto Marlies. Hallwell will regroup. Already 6 gone in the period. That's played to Cini. Right back in. Chris gets it back to Cini and fires it just wide of the net. After it goes Semyonov to the puck first for Toronto. Semyonov dangling his way to the net. But lost the puck. Zari gets it out. Knocked back by Hallwell. Chad Chris has it for Toronto. Hallwell over skate. Zari shot. Stopped by Mrazek. Just got a piece. That's played to Semyonov just about halfway. Scoreless. Here's Semyonov. Waits, looks, dangles. Goes for a spin. Finds it back. Shoots. Saved by Parsons. In the corner. Here's Stone. And out it comes. Dahlstrom trying to get it right back in. McKenna offside against Toronto just past the halfway mark. Scoreless. Here tonight from the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Here comes the draw. Faceoffs 5-0 Marlies in the game. Make that 6. Manel fired into the Stockton zone. That gets around. Christians Rubens to it first. Been hot recently to the net. That's knocked away. Here's Kroll. He's been hot as well. Drops that. A hit a skate. There's Kevin Gravel to get it out for the Heat. 8 minutes to go in the period. Fired around. Finds help in Kroll. Marlies have it with Bobby McMahon. Toronto's been silent a little more recently at home. Drop back to Kroll. In shoot. He fired it wide. Here's Kirkland. McMahon took his man. Then he got responded with. Kroll from behind. Back in front. No one there for the centering pass. Gallant. And out. Dahlstrom. Back ahead. That's off a stick. McMahon trying to keep it in play. Gravel. Walensky with it. Heat give it away at center and get it back and just dump it in. Just over 4 to go in the period. Still tied at 0 from Toronto. Rich Clune. It's going to be another tight one tonight. Here's Rubens. In shoot. Take it down. No call. Target hits it from behind. Looking in front for the help. And it missed the pass completely to Rich Clune. Marlies get it back. Rubens centers that. And that was stopped. Maybe a little late. Comes back out in front of the net. No penalty coming again to the Heat. As they're hemmed in their zone a bit here. They took down 2 Marlies on the play. Neither was called. Targachintsev back in again. Has the speed. Has the angle. Tries the shot. Off a leg. Heat have it back. Goes into the corner of their own zone. Pullman. Marlies digging for it. Here's Byron Fraze. 6 seconds to go in the period. Played to Simpson. And out come the Heat. And through 2 again. Back-to-back nights. The Marlies, the Heat. Scoreless tonight in the Coca-Cola Coliseum. Shot to goal after 2. 11 for the Marlies, 6 for the Heat. The hits are 13-8 Heat. Face-off 6-0 Toronto. Power plays Heat 0 for 1. Marlies haven't had one. Scoreless through 2. Mrazek 11 straight periods without surrendering even 1 goal. Looking for a 4th consecutive shutout here tonight. 1 period away from doing so. If the Marlies can get it in the back of the net. Here's Gravel. Just started the period. And he comes. Drops that. Semyonov got it. And here comes Toronto. Fired down into the Stockton zone. That bounces out in front of their net. Gravel in the corner with it. Plays that back to Walensky. Here come the Stockton Heat. That's played to Ruzicka. Along the boards, he gets it back ahead. Semyonov trying to do his job. Drop to Kirkland. Stop. Rebound. Mrazek got that one too. Two great saves. And here comes Toronto. Dahlstrom back in for the Marlies. Looks, waits, found Anderson. Can't get it to the net. Walensky. Somola trying to keep it in. Walensky taking it in the corner. Back to Kirkland again, and here come the Heat out to center ice. Ruzicka with a fake. Brings it in. Hit there. Manel to Semyonov. 5 gone in the third. That's fired at the net. Big juicy rebound. Gravel back. Marlies looking for the big bounce. Here's Gallant. Huge collision. Now Gravel taken down. Power play coming to the Stockton Heat. Ruzicka down the left side. Marlies will finally get in there and still hasn't touched it. Now they have. Power play coming for Stockton. 7:02 already gone in the third. We're scoreless between the Marlies and the Heat. In game 2 out of 2 in this season set. The draw. One back. Heat try to control to get it. Tulliola stopped by Mrazek. Snatching that. Plays it out. Not out. Pullman Nazari. And he got that one too. Dusak for Toronto. Back ahead to Somola. Here comes Toronto shorthanded. They started the scoring shorthanded last night. In shoots. Walk it away. Kapaka has it back. He'll center that across. Off the boards and going back after it. Somola has it. Spins around. What a play! And couldn't get it back to the net. It got by Dusak. Here come the Heat the other way. Zari waits for help. And reinforcements. None there. Great defensive play by the Marlies. Kapaka to Somola. Here comes Toronto shorthanded again. Looking to do the same thing back-to-back nights. Kapaka shoots. Fired right on. Parsons down. Has it. And holds on with 9 gone in the third period. Still scoreless. Toronto's getting the puck to the net. They're creating chances, but it has been a pretty tight one, just like last night. Between these two teams, again, back-to-back nights, coming into the third with a 0-0 score. Manel fired to the net. That goes high. May have got a piece of the netminder. Now Clune centers that. And no one there for the feed. Tulliola back to Phillip. Here comes Stockton down the left side with some room. Manel off the boards. Back to Jeremy McKenna. He pokes it further. Walensky poked out by McKenna. Might have a step in tight. Shoots. And got it back to himself. Centered in front. Off the outside of the post. Gravel. Marlies kept in by Anderson. Gravel gets it back. And the Heat turn it over. Jeremy McKenna keeps it in. Shoots. That's stopped by Parsons, knocking it down. McKenna tripped. No call. My goodness. Marlies should have had 3 power plays in this game by now. They haven't had a single one. 3 trips in the past 2 periods for the Heat that they've gotten away with, every single one of them. Drawn one back by Senia. Shot by Hallwell. Blockered away by Parsons. Semyonov trying to keep it in. Here's Zari. And here come the Stockton Heat. Down that left side with some room. Tulliola at center. Brings it in. Has some help. Turns back. Zari shot. Mrazek down. Has it to Hallwell. He has Jeremy McKenna ahead. Hallwell back. Off the bench comes Rich Clune. Clune for Toronto. Drops it back to Cini in front. Semyonov. Cini steals it back. 4 minutes left. Brett Cini turns in his own zone. In behind the goal he goes. Taken down, and Walensky the only man there to do so. Marlies steal it back. 1-on-1. Semyonov to the net. Parsons has it and holds on for the Heat. 2:39. It's down to this. Here's the face-off. Left side of the Heat goal. One back by Toronto. Hallwell. Fans on the shot. Backhand to the net. Goes wide by Rich Clune. Ruzicka kept in by Toronto. Dargachev waits. Centers it in front. That was Kapaka. Toronto can't keep it in. Kirkwood out. Here come the Heat. Turned over at center. Kapaka has it back. Final minute. Tied at 0. That's play back to Kapaka. Shoots. Scores! Crossbar down! In the final minute, Toronto has the lead. A huge goal, and it's going to be Jack Kapaka with his 10th of the year. And it might be a game winner with just 55 seconds left. Drawn one back by the Marlies. Manel plays that back to Rich Clune at center. He'll dangle his way inside. Looks for help. Found it. Dargachev trying to get it to the net. Taken down. Here come the Heat the other way. They're going to pull the goaltender. Ruzicka loses it. Marlies get it back. 40 seconds to play. Played ahead. Here's Brendan Manel. One of the Marlies going off slowly, but Manel has it. He shoots. Fired right on. That's knocked. And it does come out. Dahlstrom Gave it away. Breakaway. Ruzicka. What a play by Dahlstrom. Defensively got back. Marlies have the puck. Semyonov. Empty net now for the Heat. Anderson will race after it. Pokes it in further. Chasing after it. Marlies have it. Wrap around. Played it in front of the net. And no one was there for Toronto. Here's Gallant up the left side. Dahlstrom gets it back. Semyonov to the empty net. Fired it wide. Back. Here's Manel. He'll shoot. That goes wide. And the Marlies do keep it in. Another shot. That's blocked. Loose in front. And that'll do it. The Toronto Marlies have won it 1-0. The Heat survive the empty net, but Peter Mrazek and the Toronto Marlies get away with back-to-back shutouts. That's 4 consecutive shutouts with a 1-0 victory tonight here in Toronto. Your final score, Toronto 1, the Stockton Heat 0. The Marlies are off to Manitoba. Their weakness, but they're on a hot streak. 4 consecutive shutouts heading to Manitoba.